So what's up everyone, my name is Julian, so hi. And yes, we are back in business. Here's my new laptop over there. Part of it is white, well most of it is white. A little bit of an upgraded model HP laptop. I think it's the HP 14 laptop. I forgot the specific name. I would like to thank my mom and my brother for going half, splitting the cost of the HP laptop. Yeah, loving it so far. Works really well. Still has that, I guess, fresh behavior. I think that sounds a little bit weird for me to say, but I can accept it. I'm okay with it. It felt like I went through the year 2020, how the entire world went to sleep, but then like over a year later, the world started to wake up again. You know, a bunch of places worldwide started to open back up. I get to use a laptop again, using my camcorder to make videos and thumbnails, and to transfer the video files and the photo files or image file to my laptop. And obviously I do what I need to do for you people and for myself. So it feels good to come back to doing videos the way I normally make videos. Welcome to another art video, by the way. It's been like over a year since I last drew myself as a superhero or a supervillain. No, it was a superhero, actually, as a bird-like creature. Well, Birdman. Okay, nerds, here's the finished drawing of me as a fictional superhero. So I'm supposed to be Birdman. Birdman, by the way, is a legit character, but not as a Marvel or a DC character. Instead, it's just a normal character in that TV show called Birdman and the Galaxy Trio, and there's a couple other spin-offs of that show. It's an NBC cartoon show, by the way. Imagine if Birdman was a real character for Marvel or DC. I think that would be quite the cool experience. You know, it would be pretty dope. And I gotta say, I genuinely hate that drawing that I did over a year ago, but I had made a much more better looking drawing. It is drastically different from what I did over a year ago. I'm pretty proud about that. I'm pretty proud of the drawing that I did like a couple days ago. It has something to do with my zodiac sign, which its symbol is twins, or the twins. I'm pretty sure you guys know which zodiac sign I'm really talking about. You know, it has to do with like two personalities, or like one person with multiple personalities, like primarily just two. I just kind of like brought this idea to my head and like brought it to life, only on a piece of poster board, and like turning that idea into art. So yeah, I got bored, spent over like 3.5 hours, and I actually took inspiration from an online picture. This art video is going to be commentary free, so I know I talk my butt off during these videos, so you won't be hearing me talk as we worked on the drawing that we recently did. No commentary whatsoever. I have reviewed the drawing. So without any further ado, before we could get to the drawing part, the amount of pronouns I would use to mention myself and to mention my own character, Jules Nerdy, it's pretty silly of me how I would use the pronouns if I'm either talking about myself or talking to my character, Jules Nerdy. Kind of forgive me how I behave and how I use the pronouns to talk to any of the personalities I have. Let's go ahead and get to the drawing that we have worked on, which is me as Birdman and as under my character Jules Nerdy. Okay guys, here's the finished drawing that we had worked on. This drawing, obviously, it definitely took quite a while. I'm glad we finished it. On the right side of the drawing, this is my character that I created, Jules Nerdy. He looks like he's in his, like, I guess in his 30s. Thin mustache here. It's like a trimmed mustache, because in reality, I have a trimmed mustache, but no beard because I don't like growing a beard. Here he has his glasses on. I imagine myself as, I don't care if I'm a superhero or a supervillain. I don't care if I'm a Marvel character or a DC character. Either one, either of those two. It'll be really fun if I was a villain, but I'm not the guy to destroy the world, so I prefer being a superhero and getting, like, retaliation. I am making that constipation face as Jules Nerdy. I don't mean to make that joke there, I'm sorry guys. But seriously, I have that grunting face like someone has really made me angry or PO'd. You know how nerds would get bullied around at school due to their high intelligence and like their lack of interacting with people? Maybe like they're asocial. I don't know if antisocial is really the right way of saying it. Maybe asocial. They would do their best to like try to fit in with the cooler and popular people, but things just don't really work out for them. I would feel really angry about that or frustrated, and maybe I need to create a cool thing, create something cool, just to like hide my identity, much like what Peter Parker would do. Peter Parker also wears glasses, and he does get bullied around. The Spider-Man 1 movie with Tobey Maguire and like the other Spider-Man movies involving Peter Parker trying to act cool, he basically get like pooped on or mistreated by other people. So he would create a character to conceal his identity. Clark Kent also wears glasses. I prefer being a nerd over a jock, so I'm team nerd or team geek. Well, team nerd. I like the word nerd better. Clark Kent is also Superman. So it's really interesting for a human that has a nerdy life and also has another identity where they would actually have superpowers and it would show the world what they're capable of doing, you know? You know how people would mention the zodiac signs and their traits? I don't know if those traits are really true. Like, so many people would talk about zodiac signs, especially my zodiac sign, obviously, Gemini, due to it involving, like, more than one personality, or like a split personality. Much like Norman Osborn, a Spider-Man character. So Norman Osborn / Green Goblin, that's a perfect example of a split personality. I don't know if I really consider this a split personality. Maybe like a duality, which means two personalities. One personality is just normal and the other is kind of unique, and it really, I guess, exaggerate from the normal personality. You get what I'm trying to say, guys? I guess it really makes sense for me to have that nerdy character and looking at myself in the mirror. So this is supposed to be a mirror, by the way, and you get this bird-like creature. I guess I'm gonna call myself Birdman or Nerdy Birdie. That's a nickname for a fictional superhero. I think I like that name, Birdman. No, not the rapper. The fictional superhero I came up with. Yes, this this drawing is inspired by the reference image that we had used throughout this art video. Norman looking at himself in the mirror, and he sees the Green Goblin. It reminds me of the movie. I love the split personality of Norman Osborn / Green Goblin. It kind of reminds me of myself because me having multiple nicknames. The majority of my family members call me Poo Poo for years and years and years now. Probably ever since I was born, or maybe when I was a toddler, when I was like 3 years old, when I was in my diapers. My brother calls me Dep, and I have a couple other nicknames. I came up with my own nickname, Jules Nerdy. Here we got this little like logo I came up with that I created. I wanted to, you know how so many Marvel and DC characters got their own logo on their gear that they would wear? You know how animals would camouflage and blend in into the environment to create like a cause and effect? Yeah, that's exactly what I did by doing a simple... I think this logo is pretty beautiful. I don't want to create like a hideous or like a complicated logo for my gear as Birdman. We got the eyes, we got the beak, and we got the wings. And here's the head. We also got the feathers. Yeah, too bad you can't see the wings. The wings are currently resting. Maybe my wings can be like an electrical wings that I'm able to fly and maybe like shoot out arrows to fight the bad guys. Maybe using my beak to attack the criminals or like the perpetrators. And I could honestly turn the criminals into my prey if I was Birdman, and maybe have my character have like a satirical or like a humorous behavior, much like Deadpool, Spider-Man, and other Marvel and DC characters that I could possibly mention. Also have like a psychological behavior, much like DC's Joker, or I don't know. So I'm gonna call this drawing Nerdman meets Birdman. Yeah, Nerdman meets Birdman. This drawing is really good. I love how I did the shading for my face, for myself, and for this reflection. I mean, at least I tried. Drawing is only a drawing. I know I had said this during the intro. I drew myself as a superhero before. This drawing clearly is a much more improved version of what I did like over a year ago. So again, Nerdman meets Birdman. I'm Jules Nerdy, looking at the mirror because you got the shininess over here. And this right hand is a little bit bigger than my other hand. I accidentally colored my this part of my right hand without like using a lighter color to create like you know how the mirrors would look like really shiny, and you get these diagonal lines to show representation of them being super clean. You get what I'm trying to say, guys? So I had messed that up. I really wanted these lines to be longer, but I accidentally, without paying enough attention, using the normal blue color ultramarine to color all of this stuff here. Lines are still here, at least, and that's fine. Sometimes I'm an idiot, whatever I do. So that is going to be the end of this art video here. Stay tuned for more content, guys, and I hope this art video was quite enjoyable to watch.